Campbell from Maryland was our winner in 2011, and she'll be on her winning partner in today's starting field. First of our riders comes through the gates here. It is one of our busy riders with 3 mounts, and this is Skylar Riley, who makes her home base in Wellington, Florida. Her first ride of the afternoon is on Waterloo. They were the number 1433 for scoring.
Mark 6. 47.
Waterloo, the entry of F. Michael Miller of Tiverton, Rhode Island, the 10-year-old Dutch bred gelding, and has had 7 placings this year on the tour and numerous placings last year. They were 11th last week in the $100,000 Wells Fargo Grand Prix at Devon, also 10th in the Idle Day Stake last Saturday at Devon, and 8th here Friday evening in our Welcome Stake. Skylar Riley, first of 3 rides. It's 1433 Waterloo.
Yeah.
So 2 knockdowns on the first round track for Skylar Riley, and the refusal will score 12 jumping faults on the course. Time is 92.241.
Skylar has stopped the new reference for the time.
27 faults in the first round.
Chloe on deck, Aaron 1, Angel
So those
2,
reels,
3,
again, it's 7,
Mark 5,
10, and the refusal going downhill.
46,
And
7,
we welcome in Sloan Colt,
Angel
comes
10.
from nearby the plains, and she is on Chantilly, number 1455. Shown under the ownership of Sloan Colt, Chantilly has had success on the Footer Equestrian Festival circuit in the meter 40 and 45 classes. 11-year-old Self-Francais French bred, placings throughout the Florida Tour, placings last year on the Grand Prix Tour as well for our Virginia-based rider, a former national equitation champion, Sloan Colt and Chantilly. have to factor in the slope and the terrain as the course as well. Riding uphill make the fence ride taller. Riding downhill makes the fence come up to you a little bit quicker. And again, it is a little different for our riders here as we show out here on the rolling hunt country of Virginia. Chloe Reed is our youngest rider in the starting field today at the age of 15, and she is on the first of 3 rides. Her home base is in Washington, D.C. She rides Victor E. Victor E is an entry from Candy Tribble of East Windsor, Connecticut, with Chloe Reed on the first of 3.
Mark 4, Corey 5, Ramirez.
Victor E is an 11-year-old Royal Dutch Warmblood Stallion, a new mount for Chloe for the 2013 season. And she has had placings at the Rockbridge Grand Prix in Lexington, Virginia, and at the Live Oak Winners Round competition in Ocala, Florida. Very successful junior jumper rider is 15-year-old Chloe Reed on her first ride winner, Victory. On the clock. That exceeds our first round time, 11:78. Chloe will take up 2 additional time balls.
Chloe had 4 now. Time 79, 05 out of 78, 2:05.
3-time winner of the Upperville Jumper Classic. Here is Aaron Vale, and his first of 3 rides, Palm Sunday from the Amen Corner Farm, number 1321. Aaron Vale makes his home base in Morrison, Florida, and he has had 1 win so far this year aboard this mount, 7 other placings, including a 3rd in Friday's Welcome Stake here at Upperville. A winner in 2003, 2010, and last year's defending champion. Here's Aaron Vale on the first of his 3, Palm Sunday, from the Amen Corner Farm of Folsom, Louisiana.
I'll tell George. George, I'm ready.
So also the 30th horse in the order to scratch.
adjust the time up to 80 seconds. Adjusting the time up to 80 seconds. Just in case, again, the weather gets a little worse, give them a little cushion, they're going to adjust the time allowed to 80 seconds.
So they bumped the time up to 80 seconds. Your three records
So 12 score for Aaron Dale,
73.3, 79.0, and 77.1.
And 77.179. 77.179 with 12 faults. And that will adjust a couple of the scores. We'll catch you up in a moment with that. Angel Caroli from Venezuela joining us now. He makes his U.S. base in Aiken, South Carolina. He's on the first of the two hill risers, Indiana, 1, 2, 7.
Corey 3, Ramiro 4, Alexa 5,
Entry out by the Hollow Creek Farms, and Angel Caroli has been a veteran of the Venezuelan team. He has represented the Nations Cup competitions at the Pan American and Central American Games, as well at the Nations Cup held here in Wellington, Florida. Indiana 127 is an 11-year-old Dutch bred gelding placed at the Live Oak and Kentucky Grand Prix competitions. 11-year-old Dutch bred, first of two rides for Angel Caroli from South Carolina. The 28 falls with 7 rails down, 77.529 is the time for Angel with the first of his two rides, Indiana 127. Another of our Venezuelan riders, here is Luis Lavazabal, and he is on the first of his two rides today. It's GNC Sacramento, owned by Annabelle Simon of Wellington, Florida. Luis has represented his home nation in Nations Cup competition as well as young rider events in South America, and he is aboard the first of two rides, GNC Sacramento. Annabelle Simon is the owner of the entry out of Wellington,
6
Florida.
horses out there. 10's on deck. Mark 1, Corey 2, Ramiro 3, Alexa 4, Kyle 5, Angel 6, Aaron 7, Devin 8, Skylar 9, Caitlin 10. And once again, 30th horse track. Caitlin's been out.
tie for other than first place that time. Important because it will break all ties for other than first place. Ken Berkeley is in now, and he's on first of his two rides, owned by the Rosehill Farms from New York, and this is Kentucky's Son, number 1226.
Mark's on deck, scoring 1, Ramiro 2.
10-year-old Colt Gelding, owned by the Rosehill Farm of Bridgehampton, New York. Got 10th in our welcome station on Friday. And this is a new mount here in the Grand Prix for this season with Ken Berkeley riding. He rides out of his River's Edge Farm based in Flemington, New Jersey, and Witter based in Wellington, Florida. Ken, the Grand Prix veteran, is qualified for World Cup final action as well, and made all the major stops, placings in all the major stops on the North American Tour. Ken Berkeley, Kentucky Son. The wave from our rider showing us that he is electing to retire, and will continue on no further, saving his horse for future combinations. Again, let's give Ken a nice send-off here, as being a horseman, he realizes he is maybe out of it a little bit today, not at the peak that he would like to be, and he decides to call it a day. From Colombia, our next rider is Mark Blumen, and he is on GNC Legrand, and entry from Gustavo Mirabal and his GNC farm out of Wellington, Florida.
Corey's on deck.
Another of our South American riders that here is based out of Wellington, Florida. He's on the 14-year-old Oldenburg Gelding, and this combination has had 2 placings since they teamed up this year. Placing on the Florida Tour and as well at Old Salem in New York just a few weeks ago. 14-year-old Oldenburg with Columbia native Mark Blumen, and again he makes his U.S. base in Weston, Florida with GNC Legrand. Faults in a time of 78, 3:44 with 12 faults. Right now that goes into the 3rd spot in our standings. Here is the winner of our competition on Thursday or Friday, our welcome stake, and it was her 2nd time earning that title in her young career. Here's the youngest rider starting tonight. Here's Victoria Colvin and Monsieur de Revody, number 1282. 15-year-old rider is on the 13-year-old self-run gelding. Twice the winner of our Welcome Stakes, posting victories as well in Wellington, Florida on the tour. One of the top junior riders in the nation, and she can go head-to-head with the pros any day. Tori Coleman and her ride on Monsieur de Revody, the first of her two. Just the 8 faults. They are tied for the top spot. 75-5-7-6 with the 8 faults. If there is a score better than that, and we go to break the ties for other than first, that's the faster of our 2 8-faulters. Another of our busy riders today here on his first of 3. Let's welcome in from Argentina, Ramiro Quintana, and the Maverick Ventures entry, Largo, number 1294.
Alexa is on deck.
Ramiro makes his U.S. base right here in Upperville, and he is again from Argentina, has represented his nation in Nations Cup competitions on numerous occasions. The first of the 3 rides he'll have here is the 14-year-old French-bred gelding, Largo. 7 placings for this combination this year, as well as the 6th in the Upperville Welcome class on Friday. Faults and 75-4-4-6. 16 fault total for Ramiro on the first of his 3 rides, Largo. Another of our local riders here, as she makes her home base just down the road in Upperville. Here's Alexa Lowe Weissman and the Windsor Farm Sales November, number 1539. 12-year-old self-rancé gelding. And again, owned by the Windsor Farm from Upperville. And this rider has had success showing this mount in the meter 35 and 140 divisions and also making starts earlier this season in the Grand Prix competition. 37-year-old Alexa Weissman and November.
Kyle on deck. Angel 1, Aaron 2, how's Angel doing for the 1.5? Aaron 2, Devin 3, Skylar 4, Caitlin 5, Amelia 6, Ramirez 7, Mark 8, Chloe 9, Tyson 10, Luis 11.
An 8-fault score right now, tied for the lead, and that will be the middle of our 8s if we have something better to break them by time. 78.444 was Alexa and November's total, as they completed our course here in 78.444 with an 8-fault score. November and Alexa Weissman. From Calgary, our next rider, Kyle Tim, who now makes his base just outside of Raleigh, North Carolina, in Apex. He's on the Apex Equestrian Center's Wadison, number 1365. Ten-year-old Royal Dutch Warm Blood Gelding with 2 major placings this year on the tour, having placed in Ocala at the Pit Circuit and as well as the Live Oak International Competition in Ocala, Florida as well. Canadian young rider placings and placings as the rider on the Spruce Meadows venue. Here's Kyle Tim and Wadison, number 1365. Now we have a new leader, a 4-fault score in 74.258, and the time, and that is the best score so far for Kyle Tim and Wadison. They will move to the top, and our 8-faulters will be split by time. Troy Colvin right now is in second with Monsieur Doravadi, Alexa Weissman in third with November, and Luis Lorazabal and GMC Sacramento round out the top 4 in the standings at this point in our competition. And our next heading up here is to the gates as we continue on as they come on their second mount, joining us now. Here is Angel Caroli, and he is aboard Amigo, the second entry from Hollow Creek, out of Aiken, South Carolina, number 1511. 9-year-old Zangerside entry has just moved up to the Grand Prix ranks this year. Third in the Grand Prix of South Carolina, also fifth at the Idle Bench Stakes at Devon last Saturday, and ninth in our welcome class here on Friday. Angel Caroli and Amigo. .79.963 is the time, just under the 82nd time allowed with that 4-fault score. That will go to a tie at the top for Angel Caroli and Amigo. So they are tied at the top. 4 is our best score so far, and Kyle Tim and Angel Caroli right now are tied at the top. That is the slower of the two should that tie get broken. And here's 3-time winner Aaron Bale on the second of his rides. Here's Spirits of Alina from Campos and Miranda Investments.
15th on the original orders in there.
8-year-old German sport horse stallion, and they have 3 placings, including a 4th here in the Welcome Stake on Friday. Aaron Bale handles the ride on the second of his 3, Spirits of Alina.
15th on the original list is out there. Devon's on deck, Skylar 1, Kaylin 2, Amelia 3, Ramiro 4, Mark 5, Chloe 6, Price 7, Luis 8, Ian 9, Story 10, 10, 11.
And away from Aaron, he elects to continue no further. He'll retire within the round. Here with the conditions, and he stop there. Let's give him a nice send-off here again, the horseman's decision, as he elects to continue on no further. Devin Ryan is in next. Zosha is the first of his rides, as he joins us now with the Eagle Valley Partners. year's entry. Number 1267, a 9-year-old Royal Dutch Foreign Blood mare with 9 placings this year, including a third of the Budweiser Grand Prix in Gulfport, Mississippi, and 9th in the $100,000 Wells Fargo Grand Prix of Devon last Thursday.
Skylar's on deck. Caitlin 1, Amelia 2, Ramira 3, Mark 4, Chloe 5, Spicer 6, Louise 7. Now it's Tori 8, 10, 9, 7, 10.
Okay, we have the 2 4-fault scores tied at the top at this point, and Devin Ryan is on his first ride of 2 Zosha, number 1267.
Another scratch. 23rd. So Skylar on deck. Caitlin 1, Amelia 2, Ramira 3, Mark 4, Chloe 5, Louise 6, Louise 6, Tori 7, 10, 8, 7, 9, Ramira 10. Mary Lisa 11, Jim 12, Chloe 13, Aaron 14, 15 left now. 3 4s in the lead. Or 2 4s, rather. 2 4s. Kyle and Angel.
But now I have the four. Back and forth. He was here the other day.
8-year-old Irish sport horse gelding with placings throughout the Florida Tour in the meter 40 and 45 classes. Placings in the Open Jumper Division at Devon, and was 12th in the Upperville Welcome State here on Friday. Skylar Rowley rides Kathy Gallagher's
Tori's
entry,
now 6, 10, 7, 7, 8,
29.
Ramira 9, Mary Lisa 10. Tim 11, Chloe 12, Aaron 13, 14 left. 2 4 faults is tied right now. Kyle and Angel. Jump off wise, 10 minutes between last course and first course. I'm going to take a few jumps out.
George, how many? 13
and 10 minutes in between.
Ya, mira, quedan 13 y 10 minutos entre medio. Sí, es que hay desempate. Tiene que salir que le pongan hielo en las manos, no pulse off.
And the away from Skylar, she will retire within the round, electing to continue on no further with the 8-year-old Carney Howe Banks. Again, very early on in this young horse's promising career, and they elect to continue no further. 2011 winner of our competition joins us next. Here's Caitlin Campbell and Rocky W, number 1243, as we continue on. 15-year-old Dutch-bred gelding with 10 Grand Prix career victories to their credit. This pair was our 2011 winner, also coming off a win the Idle Dice Stakes on Saturday at Devon. Here's Rocky W and Caitlin Campbell.
Amelia's on deck. Ramira 1, Mark 2, Chloe 3, Louise 4, Tori 5, 10, 6, 7, 7, Ramira 8, Mary Lisa 9,
And Caitlin electing to retire within the round as well. And again, with the 12 folks going up to that combination, they elect to retire. Again, let's give them a nice send-off here. Our 2011 winner, Rocky W. and Caitlin Campbell. Amelia McCardle will join us out of her home base in Barrington, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. And she's on the old Barrington LLC entry. This is Nicholas, number 1460, 1460. One of our top amateur riders on the tour on the 12-year-old Anglo-European gelding, placing throughout the Winter Equestrian Festival Series on Nicholas. As we sit at this point, we're at the 19th in our posted order. We still have scratches at 23rd, 25th, and the 30th coming up at this point. Four faults is our leading score. Two riders at this point are tied at the top with 4 faults each.
45, 10, 6, Devin 7, Ramiro 8, Mary Lisa 9, Kim 10. Ramiro on deck, Mark 1, Chloe 2, 3 for Louise, 4, Tori 5, 10, 6, 7, 7 Ramiro, 8 Mary Lisa, 9, 10, 10 Chloe, and 11 Aaron.
It's up at fence 1. And electing to take a scully jump instead and continue no further. Again, let's give a send-off here with Amelia McCardle. Broken cup there that they're replacing, and here's we are back in place. And Ramiro Quintana back on his second ride. This is the ride for St. Bride's Farm here in Upperville. It's Zidento, number 1304. Dento is a 9-year-old Dutch-bred gelding, and Ramiro Quintana handles the ride. 2 placings for this combination on the 2013 tour since moving up to the Grand Prix level. Here's 1304, second of 3 rides for Argentinian rider Ramiro Quintana.
Mark's on deck, Chloe 1, Louise 2, Tori 3, 10, 4, Devin 5, Ramiro against 6. Gonna be tight maybe. Mary Lisa 7, Tim 8, Chloe 9, Aaron 10, 11. Then Ken just scratched out. So Mark on deck, Chloe 1, Louise 2, Tori 3, Devin 4, Ramiro right back in 5, so it's going to be tight. Mary Lisa 6, Kim 7, Chloe 8, Aaron 9, 10 left now.
fourth mount effort for Ramiro is 79. 79.124, and that is the second fastest of the Fords. The Fords are all tied at the top right now and standing by to jump off. So Didento and Ramiro Quintana will join our jump-off group right now, but a clear ride could take the lead right over and wipe those guys out, and they'll go down. Split up with the times from the first round they're placing. GNC Blue is in next. The ride for Mark Blumen, his second mount, our Colombian rider, again, who makes his base in Florida, with Gustavo Mirabal of the GNC Farms, GNC Blue, number 1445.
Chloe's on deck, Luis 1, Corey 2, Devin 3. With the scratches, Ramiro just came out as only 4 out. So anybody wants to move up, otherwise we'll work with it. Mary Lisa should be 4, Kim 5, Chloe 6, and Aaron 7. Once again, Chloe on deck, Luis 1, Corey 2, Devin 3. And we'll see what happens. Ramiro's only 4 and he came out. Mary Lisa 5, Kim 6, Chloe 7, and Aaron 8.
And a rider electing to retire with the false at point as he again wants to save his horse. Again, seeing as he's out of the top money and the conditions, they did elect to retire within the round. 17-year-old will be 17 in just a month or so. Here is Chloe Reed on her second of 3. This is King of Hearts from Chloe Reed, LLC. The 10-year-old Dutch Warmblood Gelding, again, piloted by top junior jumper rider Chloe Reed, who's represented Zone 3 on the Junior Jumper Championships team, and as well as the North American Young Rider and Junior competitions, has also represented the United States on Young Rider tours in Europe.
Luis on deck, Tori 1, Devin 2, and then we'll see what happens. Ramiro is supposed to be 3, Mary Lisa 4, Kim 5, Chloe 6, and Aaron 7.
And away from Chloe again with the rails down, our young rider electing to save her horse as well. And she will withdraw here from our opening round. And Luis Larrazabal is back on a mentry owned by Gustavo Mirabal and the GNC Farms. His GNC class 1442 is their number. C flash. 5 left to go, and the first of the 5 here, this is Don Juan. Don Juan with Tori Colvin aboard on her second ride. This time she rides for her mother, Bridget Colvin, and Karen Longway. Currently in 4th on her first ride with Monsieur de Revadi, and she's aboard Don Juan, the first of 5 left to go. Fault score is 73,287. That'll be the fastest of the 8 falters, and Tori Colvin will go into 4th and 5th now in our standings. Tori Colvin, 4th and 5th. As this point, 3 clear, and we continue on, and we welcome in from Long Valley, New Jersey. Here's Devin Ryan, and his second ride, it's No Worries, the entry of Barbara Rowland. No Worries is a 12-year-old self-run safe French-bred gelding, and the combination placing 3rd in the $100,000 Wells Fargo Grand Prix of Devon last week, 2nd in our welcome class here on Friday, along with the 11 other placings they've had in Grand Prix competitions this year that include 2 victories. Devin Ryan on the 12-year-old gelding, No Worries.
So Mary Lisa will be on deck, and then Ramiro and Angel will wrap it up there.
And Devin will elect to continue no further, as he will, again, with his fault total at this point, just elect to save it for another day. After a very good 2 weeks that he has had, he wants to maintain, again, his horse. So they will elect to continue no further. Again, you like to end each performance on a good note, and they take just a little refresher jump here, a little encouragement for the horse as they continue no further. And we'll watch next the round from Mary Lisa Leffler out of Brookville, Maryland. And Mary Lisa's ride is for the Polexi LLC of Bristol, Virginia. Here's Questor Van de Helze, number 1467. 11-year-old Zangerscheid Gelding, 12 placings this year, including 3 wins, picking up wins in Atlanta, Georgia, Lexington, Virginia, and Littlestown, Pennsylvania for this combination. This is teaming up earlier this year. Mary Lisa Leffler, Questar Van de Helze, number 1467. $79,979 with 16 faults. Bad news is that's in 13th place, 1 place out of the money. Give Mary Lisa a nice send-off here with Questar Van de Helze. We are down to 2 left, and with the scratches, these are busy riders here who are getting their second horses ready to. Hollywood Zort and Ramiro Quintana here is the first of 2 left to go. He's got 1 in the jump off already, and he rides this entry, which is owned by the Remarkable Farms out of New York, New York. Third ride for our Argentinian rider based here in Upperville and as well in the Winter Months in Wellington, Florida. And Hollywood Zort, former Mount amateur rider Clementine Goutal, and Ramiro taking over the ride here with this mount just recently, and the combination earning placings on the tour in the meter 40 and 45 classes. And the wave from Ramiro as he elects to continue on no further with Hollywood Zort, his new partner, and 1 left to go. And here is a 3-time winner. He doesn't have 1 in the jump off yet, but he sure would like to get there to try and win his 4th. Zippo 2. It's easier said than done here to get that clear ride. We have our final entry in the ring. The 3-4 falters are awaiting the result here of this ride and our pending jump off.
Assuming still the fourth, Kyle first, ankle second in the air check.
9-year-old Dutch bred gelding, 2 wins to their credit, 7 placings so far on the tour.
Will definitely be the fourth. Aaron has one down currently.
They take down the final fence as well. It'll be a 12-fault total. Fastest of the 12 falters in 74 and change for Zippo 2 and Aaron Dale. Three come back against the clock as our first makes their way up to the gates. Again, cheer them on. This has been a tough course today with the weather conditions, demanding test of our riders, and these are the 3 who sat atop the first round standings as we welcome back Kyle Tim and Watterson for the Apex Equestrian Center. 1365 is the first rider back.
So he's on deck in the mare one. Kyle's in.
Countdown clock starting on our first entry here in the jump off. Kyle Tim and his ride on Watterson. First of 3 to go. Score of 4 for Watterson and Kyle. 45-5-2-5 with 4 for Kyle Tim and Watterson as they will set the pace
Kyle had one down
here for our remaining riders.
45-5.
And here from our Venezuelan riders back now as we welcome in Angel Caroli and Amigo. Amigo is under the ownership of Hollow Creek Farms out of Aiken, South Carolina. And Angel, again, national rider for Venezuela, as he is our second of 3. 4 faults, 45-5-2-5 is the score and time to beat. 47882. And Amigo is our new leader with 1 to go. Will it be Venezuela the winner or Argentina? Well, we're yet to see. Here's Ramiro, Quintana, and Tedento, our last to go. 47.882 is the target with a clear ride. Kyle Tim in second with 4 faults and 45.525. Time of 45.873 with 4 bumps. Ramiro and Tedento will finish up in 3rd place. Let's give him a nice send-off here for Ramiro Quintana and Tedento from the St. Bride's Farm right here in Upperville. Well, folks, we hope you had a good time today, and we ask that you stick around here as we honor these top 3 riders in today's competition. We'll be riding the top 3. And welcoming in our presenters as well. Our winner not only will be receiving a check in excess of $22,000, but they'll take home a beautiful Antares saddle and a golf cart as well from Metro Golf Carts as part of their efforts today. Here he comes. Let's welcome back the winner of our class from South Carolina with the entry Amigo. It's Venezuelan rider Angel Caroli with the Hollow Creek Farms Amigo. The 9-year-old Zangerschied again with the rider Angel Caroli, who was 5th on Saturday at Devon in the Idle Dice Stake and 9th in our welcome class, and moves up for his first win of the career. Thierry Gilbert joining us on behalf of Antares, the sponsor of the saddle for our winning rider, and we'll welcome in as we see the golf cart that you will be taking home today from Metro Golf Carts for our winning rider as well, Angel Caroli and Amigo. The Upperville cooler will go to our Venezuelan rider based in Aiken, South Carolina. Our class has been brought to you by Dr. and Mrs. Manuel Johnson, and Dr. Johnson and his wife joining us here to present the awards to our winning combination as well, joined by Tommy Lee Jones, our competition manager, and Bobby Pillion, our ringmaster, and as well when he steps up by the events, we'll have the saddle presentation from Thierry Gilbert for the winning rider here, Angel Caroli. He will take home the saddle for his efforts and the golf cart, and the cooler that you see being put on here for their efforts in winning our Upperville Shepherd Classic. So, if you would step back on Hell. If you would step back into the winner's circle, we'll get the photo with your saddle on Hell. More goodies for you. Come on back up. We'll get the photo with the saddle, and then we'll bring you up to the golf cart as well. A rider can never have too many saddles, and taking home one of the top saddles on the market today, the Antares saddle, and Terry Gilbert too joining us to present that saddle to Angel Caroli, and you see the Metro Golf Cart coming up as well, part of their winning efforts today. So like new two-passenger golf cart from United Metro Golf Cart Rentals going to our winner as well as the Antares saddle. And the win photo being taken here for Angel Caroli and Amigo. Kyle Tin will step up now for the second place award on Waddison from the Apex Equestrian Center out of Apex, North Carolina, just outside of Raleigh. The second award going to Kyle Tipp. And Ramiro Quintana from Argentina will come in on the St. Bride's Farm entry, St. Bride's here in Upperville. Didento will finish up in third place. Ramiro will also be our leading jumper rider for the week and the leading jumper trainer, receiving a Antares Reference Classic helmet from Antares Cellier de France from Thierry Gilbert too. And as the trainer, a gift certificate for a Euro sheet from Franconi International and Total Equestrian Products. We will also honor our youngest top 12 rider, and that will go to Tori Coleman, 15-year-old rider who finished up in the 4th and 5th positions in our standings today. And Tori will receive a gift from the folks at Neutrina as they support the young riders here. It is time for the victory lap. Our round of honor will be led as we salute our top finisher, Angel Caroli, and his ride on Amigo, followed by Kyle Tin and Waddison and Ramiro Quintana round out our victory lap with his ride on Didento.